Hello, and welcome to Pandering Hour.
We're bringing it back. Deal with it.
Oh!
That scream always makes me laugh. I'm not endorsed by Jean. This is not a good idea. Don't do this. Never do this. Never, ever. This is way better. Data White is stupid. Where do I find the hose? For instance, one partner might play baby and put on a diaper. What top 10 killer cucks? If you like putting stuff in your butt, that is your right. Put it in there. Put more in there. As much as it takes. And don't worry about straight or gay. It's not about that. It's about your own satisfaction. For you. For us, it's you're gay. But hello, and welcome back to Pandering Hour. I am your host, Anthony Martin, and today on Pandering Hour, we are talking about Kuwait. Now, Kuwait, I tried to get some information about them from Reddit. I had no luck. So, we're flying blind here. I have no guidance from online people. But first impression, I might as well pull up that tab right now. But I know that Kuwait, war in Kuwait. There's some kind of war happening there. The Gulf War, I see. So I don't know anything about the Gulf War. Maybe operate. Oh, Desert Storm. Okay. So I'll get some information on that. But let's see. So my first impression is all of this stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing this very well. But look, it looks like Las Vegas, man. It looks like Las Vegas, and then, okay, I could see this being like maybe Abu Dhabi, or, I mean, look at that. It's beautiful and futuristic looking. You know, whenever you have like weird buildings with balls, that's the future, man. That's the weird. They got the weird ball building. That's Seattle's whole thing. Seattle has the Space Needle and Kurt Cobain, and that's it. And now my fiance's vacuuming. You hear that? Great. Stop doing that. I'm trying to do my podcast that I don't make any money from. Yeah. I don't make any money from yet. Also, I just would like to state this because people keep commenting. They're like, I don't get what this podcast is about. I don't think it's that complicated of an idea. I am researching every single country for 1 hour. That's it. I just Google stuff about a country for 1 hour. That's the podcast. And if it takes me to something outside of the country, sure. I talked about Niger on the last episode, even though the episode was about Sao Tome and Principe. For Korea, I mean, on other episodes about Africa, I know there was one where I mostly talked about North Korea, and it's just because I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I'm just wherever it goes is where it's gonna go. So, chill the fuck out, okay? I'm trying my best, so relax, okay? I know you don't know me. What? Oh, you don't know me? Wow, I knew that. Yeah, I'm just exploring. If this is what it takes, I will announce the premise of the podcast at the start of the podcast. But maybe maybe corporate podcasts have changed people's perception of podcasts. But podcasting has always just been a guy talking into a mic, and Conan O'Brien has made it like this much more organized thing, which is at least the only podcast I can think of where like a corporate guy went into podcasting and it kind of made it a little bit more corporate. Like there's The Bachelor has a podcast. The Bachelor has a podcast. Ugh. Gross. But this is mine. I want to learn about a country for about an hour, and hopefully by the end of it, if I meet someone from that country, I could be like, "Oh, Desert Storm," you know? "Oh, wow. What's it like with this and that," you know? Um, that's all. But this looks like a lovely country. Um, but that sounds like this looks like Kuwait City. So I have Kuwait pulled up on a map. Very tiny country in between Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia. I know Oman. Oman, lovely place. Lovely place. A lot of cool stuff. United Emirates, also lovely place. Pakistan and Afghanistan, not lovely places. Not so lovely. Afghanistan is rough, dude. Afghanistan has has a lot of pedophilia, you know? A lot of PDF files, as they say. Um, yeah, there's like a whole thing about that. Azerbaijan and Turkey. Okay, on the Turkey episode, it said Azerbaijan and Turkey were like all one thing, but I guess not. Huh. And sometimes I get things wrong, you know. Um, anyway, I think that's plenty exposition. Let's actually dive into Kuwait. I just needed to address that because I'm getting too many comments about like, what is this even about? What are you even doing, man? You think there are people online who know what they're doing? Wrong. First, I just want to see, what do these people look like? When I think of a Kuwait person, I don't know what to think of. Um, okay, now that's a little confusing. Kuwait's all-male parliament is a blow for women's rights. Ooh. Let me look at that. Um, so it's a little confusing because I'm seeing women with burqas on and women without burqas. So it's like I guess a more progressive thing. But then there's, the representatives are wearing burqas. Gulf women have come a long way. Let's see this. A lot of women's rights type stuff. Also, I know I do this every episode. Pretty beautiful women. They actually, you know what? I I've been realizing this more and more. Mexico is a melting pot just like America. Because if you told me that the woman on the right was Mexican, I would 100% believe you. As I mentioned in the Turkey episode, al pastor is something from Mexico. Is basically the same as shawarma, like similar techniques, different spices, different cuts of meat, but very similar techniques. Let me show you. Al pastor, hey, and is it shawarma? Shawarma. Yeah, see? Tacos al pastor, and then boom and boom. They look almost identical. Um, and that's because, China has been through Mexico, Middle Eastern influences through Mexico, Native American. I mean, Aztec, Mayan, those are natives. That's Native Americans. The Spanish. Mexico's a very, very interesting place. Um, and they're beautiful. Look at these beautiful ladies. But also, like, there's a lot of burqas and stuff. Not to say you can't be beautiful in a burqa. There's a woman in a burqa that I see pretty often, and even though I only see this part, I still think she's beautiful. Like, I'm curious as to like what she looks like, but you can still like detect, the male brain can detect like boop, 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 Betty alert. Like you can still see that through a burqa. Um, but let me see. Let's go on to the men. Let's see what the dudes bring to the table. That's pretty rough. This guy looks like who's that one UFC fighter with a fucked up eye? He's got like he's doing the little mouth. He's like eh. He's doing the Nacho Libre mouth. Hold on. He's doing that. Look, he's 100% doing that little smile. Tacaris, tacaris. I love that. Same, 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 same. Case in point: Nacho Libre, Mexico, Kuwait. Salman. What? What is this? Kuwait men are so handsome. Yeah, there's a lot of beauty in Kuwait. A lot of attractive people. When good-looking people keep sleeping with good-looking people, everyone just gets dumber, but they get more attractive. So good for them. Okay. Even this old, I have no idea how old this guy is, but even he's looking pretty good for an old guy. Beautiful Kuwait men? What does that mean? Beautiful Kuwait men. There are so many guys from my high school who would have like this exact kind of like chiseled facial hair. Like not chiseled jawline, but like their facial hair are just like razor sharp. Yeah. What is I've never done this. I've never done. Oh, I didn't see you there. What? Oh, sorry. I didn't know. Didn't know you were going to be coming by. Let's see all this. Okay. All right, now that we know what the people look like, I have a lot of questions. And I haven't done the dating stuff. Oh, oops, sorry. I haven't done too much dating stuff. So, I want to get into that because I didn't do that in the last episode. But let's start with Gulf women coming a long way. Over the past few years, the topic of women's rights in the Gulf has attracted much attention in the region and beyond. It has become a favorite subject of the public forums, conferences, academic scholarships, and the local and international press. I just burnt my tongue. That's very hot tea. And those who are most concerned about women's rights in the Gulf and the Arabian Peninsula cannot deny the fact that much progress has been made in the area over the past few decades. The movement for women's rights, which has been joined by men as well, has sought... Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, you seeing that? The movement for women's rights, which has been joined by men as well. You're welcome. Who wrote this article? Oh, Sadia. Sadia. Shout out to Sadia for giving the fellas their dues. Because in the Middle East, if you're giving women their rights, you are literally giving them their rights. Like, you are handing it over. You're like, you know what? I could stone you for this, but you got some good ideas, lady. You know what? I know that I could technically kill you if I wanted to, but I'm gonna hear you out. I mean, that's a tremendously humble society of men. We'll see how that changes in the next 15 years. The movement for women's rights, which has been joined by men as well, has sought relentlessly to empower women and to secure the same opportunities in education, work, and other aspects of public life afforded to men in the region. Although empowerment has been achieved at different levels in the Gulf countries, given the difference in local, political, and social circumstances, there are a number of remarkable achievements that have to be highlighted. Education, political opening. Being increasingly more educated and active in the labor force, Gulf women have also sought political empowerment. Their attainment of political rights has not lagged too far behind men given their constricted political space in the region. In the early 2000s, Gulf countries finally started allowing women to pursue and occupy political posts. In some instances, these rights were given at the same time as men. In 2002, Bahraini women were given the right to vote and run in elections for the first time. 4 years later, Latifa Al-Gaoud became the first Bahraini woman elected to parliament. In 2005, Kuwait also allowed women to vote and stand for election. 4 years later, 4 Kuwaiti women were elected to the parliament. Masoma Al-Mubarak, Salwa Al-Jassar, Asil Al-Awadi, and Rola Dashti. In 2003, the Gulf also witnessed the appointment of its first women ministers. In March of that year, Sheikha Aisha bint Khalifa took charge of the national authority. Yeah, a lot of progress is what I'm getting. The struggle continues. Large section of the Gulf societies are still dominated by views that reduce the importance of women's participation in the public sphere. These are very much reflected in various provisions of family and personal status law, which can restrict certain social and economic activities of women and put them at a legal disadvantage to men, with Saudi Arabia still retaining a strict guardianship law. Okay. Explain. That's enough of that, but let's go into this. Personal status law, PSL, codified a male guardianship system that gives men the authority to make important decisions for women throughout their lives. Women need a male guardian to consent to get married, and the marriage contract can't be validated without it. The law includes discriminatory provisions against women regarding decisions about their children. Private employers can't tell women that they need a guardian's permission to be hired, even though the law doesn't require it. Wait, hold on. They don't need men to get a job, but they do need men, but men can like withhold children and stuff. I see. I mean, this is probably coming from a lot of men who saw the abuses of the system on their mothers and sisters. Yeah, I think that would lend a lot of men to their cause. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we get that the all-male parliament is a problem. I think that those other two things summarize why. But I have some interesting ideas. Wait, hold on. Tinder? Okay, so I got a lot of stuff. Okay, never mind. That got deleted. So let's move on. Dating and finding love as an expat in Kuwait. Priscilla, hello. With cultural barriers and different dating norms, finding love as an expat abroad can be exciting and challenging at the same time. It's easy to meet other fellow single people in Kuwait. Or is it eagle? Is it eagle? Is it easy to meet other fellow single people in Kuwait? All these things. Kuwait is not that strict, though it has its own rules. But there is no obstruction in meeting fellow singles. Dating is safe in cafes and outdoors that you meet your soulmate friend. Hi, that's true. It's quite difficult to trust anyone. To know if a person is genuine or if he/she is being on this site and take the real friendship into something gains. I think this is being translated because that makes no sense. It's like from the lots choose the right friend, or I would say through communication. You will know the real streams of water flowing. However, it takes time to know and understand a person who will be or who cannot be your friend. Alright. A lot of dudes online giving advice. Find love in your own country. Wow, that guy this guy Akshay from Mexico. Oh no, from India. Oop. I am from India. Find love in your own country. That's funny. We'll go back. Okay. If only there was a place to go and approach people and flirt. Maybe there is, and the beautiful people keep it a secret from me. Stanimal? What is this website? Stanimal. Maybe there is, and the beautiful people keep it a secret from me. Anyway, if anyone sees me out and about in any of the malls here, feel free to approach me. P.S. If you're one of the girls at Friday Market yesterday in the rug section with your friend, yes, I was smiling at you, and I wanted to talk to you, but you disappeared, and I have been sad since. 2 likes. 10 replies. Can I see the replies? I gotta see that. Hold on. Stanimal. Goddamn, Stanimal. I grew up in the mountains of Tennessee. Grew up in the mountains of Tennessee. Flew around the world as a flight engineer. Moved to Kuwait for my current job. It is my first real expat living abroad, and I look to make the most out of it. If you're that beautiful woman in the market the other day, sure. God damn. I was smiling at you, honey. Dating here in Kuwait is a nightmare. All gold digger here. Sorry for being blunt, but it's true that everyone wants to rip your pocket, so be careful. Vicky Set, Canadian. I just died inside. When was that? The next day. The next day, he's like, I just died inside. Poor guy. This isn't a dating platform, but you'll find a section in classifieds. Kuwait classifieds. Indians in Kuwait. I mean, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. But let's also look at this. Oh, do I have to join Tinder to look? I just want to browse, you know? But I'm not going to open up I'm engaged. I don't think it would be wise to open up a Tinder account. I don't want to open up a Tinder account while I'm engaged. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I actually met my fiance on Tinder. Originally, but then long story. Indians in Kuwait versus just regular Kuwait. This guy's trying to sell an iPhone, and he listed the battery that's left on. 91% battery, man. It's going down. You got to pick it up soon, bro. Some Huawei phones. Okay. Projector screen. This is a very modern... Ooh, what? What is this? What is this, my guy? Duplex apartments in Fintas, ground floor and basement, close to the sea, private entrances, 2 large hall with 4 rooms, including 2 master rooms with 2 regular rooms, with kitchen, ice, and swimming pool, swimming pool, swimming pool, swimming pool, with swimming pool, swimming pool, swimming pool, 2 parking lots, and a guard for rent, 75 dinars, 750 dinars with insurance and commission. Damn. Dude, underground pool? That's sick, dude. Invite your bros over, just chilling in the pool. What's up, dude? Come on in. That's so badass. I want a basement pool. Do you know how sick a basement pool is? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's outdoors. It's not all outside. But look at this, man. Oh, they have one of those. They do these kinds of showers where you just kind of like shower in the middle of the bathroom. Yeah, that's weird. Or is that... No, this is the kitchen? I take that back. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, no, it's still the same thing. Like, there's just a drain in the floor, and, like, the water just goes everywhere. Yeah. What is that in American? Ooh. That's a lot. That is a lot of money. I was hoping it would be like $2. No, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Well, that sucks. I thought that would be much cheaper. But it's not bad for a 4-bedroom. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 5 bathrooms, and it's beautiful. I mean, look at this, dude. Okay, so it's comparable prices to the U.S. in terms of housing. Maybe we go shop around. Maybe we go for a little look. You know, I got these classifieds. This guy's trying to sell a PS4. Can they get like good stuff in Kuwait? They have to be able to get good stuff. 600. How much is like a nice 1-bedroom? Because a 4-bedroom, is it duplex, he said? Duplex, yeah. That's very affordable. Someone's trying to sell a Tahoe For 1800? Wait, hold on. That's very cheap too. 1800 is six. Okay. Well, it's not that. Not that inexpensive. $15 negotiable. Used sofa. That's so. I find it so interesting to see what people are getting rid of, and I know this might seem trivial to other Americans, but it's interesting to see what people like. Like if you told me that Kuwait had a lot of like iPhones and stuff, I'd be like, okay, sure. But if you also told me that Kuwait had people living in huts, I'd be like, okay. Like I'm just ignorant to this stuff. But it puts it into perspective. The Persian Gulf. I don't think Iran is doing that great, but I know Kuwait, United States Emirate. Um, is Iraq doing good? I don't think Iraq's doing that great. I think they're doing better. But like not every country is caught up to, I don't know, American standards. But the UAE is like way beyond American standards in some regards. But they're just so wealthy, some of these countries, it's like hit and miss. Where you have countries like I don't know, you know, Chad, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia, Yemen. They're not nearly as wealthy as the UAE. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. Let's look at some apartments here. Well, let's see this. But now I'm very interested in apartments. Actually, I went here for dating. Free classified ads, all categories. Can I filter? Filters. Oh, I could really get some cool stuff. Okay. Kids and babies, pets, fashion, vehicles, properties, properties for rent. Let's take a look at some of that. How come I haven't looked at classifieds before? This is a really smart idea. Outdoor, education, art, secretarial. There's got to be consulting, jobs. I'm interested in seeing what kind of jobs they're looking for. Hobbies, business, services. There's no like meet people, but we'll take it from here. Okay. What's it like dating a guy from Kuwait? The answer unfortunately is that depends on what sort of guy this Kuwaiti is, and I can only describe what I experienced so far. In general, Arab men are very jealous. It doesn't matter how serious they are about your relationship, they are jealous of other men regardless. The rule is one. You don't meet or talk with other men, even if the other man is your friend. Male to female relationships are not going to be understood by your Kuwaiti boyfriend, so don't waste your time trying to explain it to him. If you want to meet a male friend in Kuwait and not tell your Kuwaiti boyfriend, just remember that Kuwait is a small place where all Kuwaitis know each other, like for instance, sister of a friend of a wife of a third cousin and so on. Everyone just knows everyone, so someone will see you everywhere you go. You can abandon the idea of wearing tight outfits or a bikini on the beach, even private beach or yacht. Your Kuwaiti boyfriend will get jealous because a woman's half-naked body is not a common sight here, and other men will look at you. They will stare at your body through their sunglasses, thinking that nobody is aware that they're eyeballing you. It doesn't matter how confident you are. Once you experience how thirsty most of those men are, you will gladly wear even a large potato sack covering your body just to avoid getting their looks. They will look anyway, regardless of what you're wearing. You will then understand that your boyfriend is protective more than jealous. Now let's look at the other side of having a Kuwaiti boyfriend. He will take care of you like nobody else before. He will always pay for you and treat you well. He will make you feel special. He is always well groomed and nicely dressed. Kuwaitis are family oriented and they like kids. They respect their women, mothers, sisters, spouse, wives. Some Kuwaitis are open-minded and genuine, while others are players wanting to get laid, so the answer is that depends on who you are dating. Okay. Hmm. Things you should know about Kuwait. War. We'll get into the war at some point. Nacho. Expat classifieds. Okay. Yeah, let's see some of this. And I want to look at these apartments. So let's hop into Google. Let's hop into Google Maps. First of all, let's just browse around the Kuwait towers. Okay, so they're big balls. Kuwait's big old balls. You can stand in them and hang out and all that stuff. How hot is it in Kuwait right now? I can just Google this. The weather app takes so long. Weather in Kuwait. Oh, that's hot. That's hot, man. 117, 117, 115. Jesus. What the hell, man? That is way too hot. Can I get like a month by month? Okay, I cannot. This website sucks. That's beautiful. I love a good skyline. I really like the sky. This one thing I was thinking of the other day is so I was talking to a coworker. I was like 18 at the time. They had a little girl, and she was talking about like, yeah, my daughter's so smart. She's only 4 years old, and you know, one thing that I always enjoyed when I was a kid is to look at the sky. Because every time I learned something in science class, I could apply it to the world around me, and the sky was always the craziest thing. Because, you know, as you learn more, you're like, okay, the world's a globe, so you look up at the sky and you're like, I can't really see that I'm in a sphere. But if I keep looking, like if you look up at the daytime sky, you can't see space. But it's beyond there at some point. And if you look at clouds, like clouds always throw me through a loop because I'm just like, how high up is that? I mean, different elevations of clouds. Yeah. Okay, let's get a large size image for this. So that's crazy. So high clouds, the halo around the sun that's a very high cloud. I've seen tons of those. The cirrocumulus, the cirrus, the anvil top, the cumulonimbus, like the rain clouds, altocumulus. But that's 2,6,500 feet. That's 65,000, or no, that's 65 football fields high. And then 23,000 feet, that's 230 football fields directly up in the air. Like, that is an insane amount of height. I mean, what's the tallest building? Yeah, see what I mean? 2,700, what is that, feet? Or 800 meters. So let's go back to this. 800 meters. Yeah, that's nothing, dude. 800 meters? 800 meters. The first bar is 2,000 meters. So the tallest building in the world is not even half of, like, the lowest cloud level. Like, this is, well, I guess this would, what is that? Probably like under 1,000 for these clouds, like the stratocumulus. But that's what I'm saying, is clouds go up so high, and it always just blows my mind. Like, I've gone hiking, I've climbed to the top of mountains, and there's still clouds above me. And that's always been a trip. And then above that, there's the sun. And the sun is I mean, inconceivably far away, like a thousands and thousands of miles, whatever. But it's huge, and it's a ball of hot iron, and not just iron. It's tons of heavy metals smashed and colliding, and it's so hot that it's a gas. It's metal that's so hot it's a gas, the same way that water turns into steam, and it's churning, and it's tons and tons and tons and tons of material. I mean, what is the sun made out of? And my point being is that when I asked this coworker, like, does your kid look up at the sky? And she said, yeah, she looks up at the sky all the time. But another coworker laughed at that, like, oh, why would kids be looking up at the sky? I think what I really mean is, can your child bear witness to the sky? Like being able to bear witness to the magnitude of what's above us. Like I've been put in a trance by the sky since I was a kid. Just like, why is it blue? Like, of all the color, like the sky could have been green or red. Like, it seems so arbitrary that it was blue. And obviously, like, growing up religious, they would just be like, God wanted it to be blue. It's his favorite color. Like, there's like some random reason, and you find out it's the ocean. You're like, the ocean is why the sun is blue, or the sky is blue. Why is the sky blue? Blue light is scattered more than the other colors because it travels as shorter, smaller waves. Oh, I see. So it's like bing, 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 bing. Why is water blue? Is it for the same reason? Yeah, so saying that the sky is blue because the ocean is blue. Water absorbs colors in the red part of the light spectrum. Not, I see. That makes sense. Because whenever you get a scoop of water, it's clear. Hot ball of gas made mostly of hydrogen and helium, with other elements. Isn't there like metal? Yeah, chromium, iron, iron, neon, silicon. Yeah. It's causing fusion. Oh, here we go. Here's a good diagram. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what's like in each layer. Is the sun a gas or a plasma? Oh, it's plasma. Alrighty. Let's go back. I had my own spiel about the sky and all this. So, yeah. I love the sky is basically all I'm talking about with this. Let's get into travel, because I think traveling will take me around town and I'll be able to get a better. That's beautiful. I mean, look at that. That looks like a lovely place to have a dinner date. I mean, this place looks so nice. But I bet it's hot as hell, man. I bet it smells awful here. Any place that's crazy hot smells terrible to me. Because it just smells like burnt rubber and burnt car and burning plants. And if you have dogs, burnt... Oh, what kind of pets do they have in Kuwait? Pets in Kuwait. Pets... No, but what kind of pets? Are dogs popular? Yeah. A lot of people have dogs. Wait a second, what? Kuwait embraces dogs as home pets, but there's a problem. My son wanted to have a pet dog, but I refused while he was small. Then, a year and a half ago, I finally caved and got one. I had deliberately delayed getting a dog because of the Harris building guard of my building where I lived warned me that dogs are not allowed in my building. To satisfy my son's instinct caring for house pets, I ended up buying a goldfish and then lovebirds later and a rabbit. There was no complaint from the Harris. However, every time my son saw a dog being walked by its owner, he would remind me of his desire to have a pet dog one day. So when we moved to Farwania, the Harris told me that it's okay to keep a small breed of dogs in the building. I ended up surprising my 2 sons with a dog. I saw the joy in his eyes of my son. The animal is small and well trained, real source of happiness for both my kids. A year later, Q another doggy, a Maltese breed, joined our family. The previous owner couldn't keep it because he was fighting with the owner's other dog, a Chihuahua. The previous owner also faced complaints from his neighbors for too much noise emanating from the flat due to the dogs fighting and barking. So I ended up taking the Maltese. I don't know which one is which. Now there are pet cafes, numerous pet shops, activities, but where's the problem? But in Kuwait, there are many problems faced by pet owners, especially those who own dogs. Firstly, mainly apartments refuse to allow dogs as pets in their flats. Sometimes someone may get a dog without the landlord's permission or against the terms of their rental contract, only to be told by the Harris that the dog must go. Rolly, from the Philippines, was very fond of his Labrador, but his building wasn't pet-friendly. I got the dog when she was a puppy. She was playful but became irritable and noisy during the mating season. Mating season? The mating season? There's a mating season for dogs? Domesticated dogs don't have specific breeding season except for Basenjis and sled dog breeds, which usually cycle in the spring. So dogs, oh yeah, I know that dogs go into heat. Yeah, I forget. Okay. Okay. So there's problems with owning dogs. Let's look at some hotels. But first of all, flights to Kuwait. Let's see. Show me. $1,000 is pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap, man. Okay. Monday to Monday, $1,000. I mean, an international flight is usually going to run you about $1,500. Under 1,000 is nuts. That's a very, very good deal. Yeah. I mean, that is fantastic. It'd be a cool place to check out. Well, actually, we're going to find out if it's a cool place to check out. Let's go see. Hotels. $51. Are you serious? Okay, cheapest hotel possible, $52. Oasis Hotel. Let's see. So it's got its own sign, if you can see that. That's important for some reason. That's not bad. I've seen some places where like the number one hotel in the country looks like this. And this is a 52. Yeah, this is beautiful. Who's that guy? Is that the Harris? Also, I should probably figure out what a Harris in Kuwait is. He's just an employee looking after the building. The Harris, therefore, tends to ask for 200 or 300 depending on the space of the flat. If you aren't able to pay, the flat is given to someone who can afford to pay. Okay. The king of the building, man. Okay. So he's not an employee looking after the building, but not the owner. What is a Harris? If you're in Kuwait, I'm sure you have your own stories to tell about this king of the building man. Let me tell you my story. Translated to guard/janitor. The person in Kuwait working as a guard of the building, flat, apartment, or villa, his main job is to guard the whole building and supervise in behalf of the Kuwaiti owner. He is also the one in charge of collecting the rent from the tenants. He receives the walk-in expats who want to view the vacant flats for rent. He is ever visible around the building. He is like a walking CCTV camera and watches all over the place and reports to the owner. They normally have a free accommodation within the building. If the tenants moved out, the Harris has the access to get all the remaining stuff inside the flat, considering most flats are rented unfurnished. Okay. So he's kind of like what I do for work, but seems a little different. Okay, sometimes they're like a second landlord. Yikes. Collecting. So he tries to take bribes and stuff. Okay, okay. I understand. So I bet every building's gonna have one. That's so funny. They're like, "Oh, take a picture." This is a silly picture. Do you see this? They're like, "Ooh, ooh, I know. Why don't we take a picture and you guys you act like you're checking in, but you're clearly an employee here." And he's like, "Okay, yeah. Right this way, sir." Yeah, this is a very, very nice hotel. And they got the spread. What does their spread look like? You got croissant. Croissants are like the most like top tier foods. I had a croissant this morning. Croissants are the shit, dude. Croissants are so good. Are you seeing it? They got there's British influence, you can tell, because they just have like a big old gross piece of toast and just tomato and cabbage and beans. Who's eating beans for breakfast? I'm Mexican. I've had a lot of beans for breakfast, but they're refried beans, or like they're on the side with like some chilaquiles or something. But like that's what I'm saying is like just can't like beans, just beans is weird. It's not just beans. I'm having toast with it. That's well, you're gross. You disgust me. Times Square Suite Hotel. What? What? Look at that. What? What? They got a pool? What? Not bad. Not bad. Okay, that's a little bad. That parking lot looks sketch as hell. I don't know if you can see that. There's like debris everywhere. But that lobby? I, I don't know who told the Arab world about marble, but I thank you for it. I really thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for teaching Arab people about marble because they're doing a great job with it. They're doing such a good job with it. I mean, I'm from LA originally. There's a huge Middle Eastern influence there. There are people from Arab countries that go to California in the summer because it's cooler in California in the summer than it is in wherever they're from, and that's nuts because it's like 100 degrees in the summer, but in Kuwait it's 117. So yeah, I mean this is nice. Why doesn't Arizona look like this? Arizona looks like shit. Hold on, let's go to Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know how to spell Phoenix. Phoenix, Arizona. There we go. Let's look at Phoenix, Arizona, huh? Let's look at Phoenix, Arizona. Come on, America. Get your shit together. Let's look at some hotels in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see what a $50 hotel room. Let's look at, okay, $68. What does this look like? All right, that looks pretty nice. This is not bad. Not a bad hotel. Good for you, Phoenix. But here, why carpet? Why carpet though? Why marble? Get some goddamn marble. Why does Kuwait charge me 51 and they have marble all over the place and you have carpet everywhere? Probably smells like a sweaty dog. Then there's marble. There's carpet in here too, dude. Step your game up. But they have a gym, and I appreciate that. Okay. We're gonna look at the best hotel in Phoenix, and we're gonna look at the best hotel in Kuwait. The best hotel. I would want the one by the water. All right, and let's look at the best hotel. $770. Okay. Oh well, these are villas. That's different. I need like an actual hotel. Okay, is this the St. Regis? 385 versus 399. 339. The St. Regis, #1 hotel in Kuwait. Most expensive. Look, you get a chandelier in your room. Your room has a chandelier. That's everything is marble. Are you seeing this? Look at this. Everything is marble. I don't know why I like marble so much. I just do. I just do. Okay. But everything. The staircase is marble. Even though look, everything's marble. And another chandelier. I love the crystal. I love the crystal. I love the hard rocks. There's a sauna, dude. There's a sauna in your hotel room. There's a sauna in your hotel room. Oh, that's dope. What do you know about a sauna in my hotel room? It's the gym actually. My bad. Sorry. I thought that was the hotel room. You got a guy with gloves on. You got an Alfred. Three more chandeliers. Boom. Hit him with the chandelier, Alfred. Ooh. Your Alfred's got Gucci on. Boom. More marble. More chandelier. Bigger chandeliers. More crystal. You lose points for carpet there. You lose points for carpet there. Another chandelier. Oh, lights that come down from the ceiling. That's dope. That's some sick shit, dude. I'm into this. I'm into this. Oh, you got pillars? What do you know about pillars, guys? I love the luxury. What do you know about a hot towel for your workout? This gym is pathetic, though. That gym, all right. That's another thing we got to look at. We got to look at the gyms in Kuwait and see if the men there are getting jacked and juicy. I need to know if the men there are getting swole, so I can make an opinion about them. All right, now we have Scottsdale, Arizona. A little rustic. I see that you have. See, you got a little campfire, little little some, little some. I'm seeing wood. I'm seeing whatever that, textured concrete is. Not a fan, right off the bat. When cactuses is your style, do you see Kuwait being like, "We look at us, we have cactuses"? No. You're leaning into the fact like, "Yeah, it's hot here, huh, dummy?" Okay, you got lights in the pool. You got all this cool stuff. You got palm trees. It looks green. I like that. Sophisticated. I would describe this bathroom as sophisticated. But you put a TV in the wall. Why would you put a TV in the bathroom? Are you seeing this? Can I zoom in on that? You got a TV and an art installation in the bathroom? What are you doing, man? Why would you do that? It's just goofy. It's like faux luxury. Okay, that's a nice lobby. That's a decent lobby. I respect the lobby. You got a crusty-eyed dog? No. Not enough. Disco balls? Disco balls and clear chairs? Do you think you're winning me over with your gaudy not crystal balls? What even is this, dude? What housewife designed this? All right, I can appreciate this, but those chairs are not comfortable. I guarantee it. I guarantee those chairs are not comfortable. I know for a fact. No, I want to zoom in on the picture, dummy. But that breakfast looks fantastic. Where was your breakfast, St. Regis? Where's your breakfast? Show me the breakfast. Show me the breakfast, my man. If you can't show me the breakfast, we're gonna have a problem. There it is. Okay. That looks fire. I'm liking it. I'm liking the breakfast. Oh, that's a mug of something fantastic. But that looks better. I gotta say, this looks better. I can see like little bits of salmon and egg, I'm assuming. If not, that they got like little pastries. Do you have to buy it? You lost me again, Scottsdale. You gotta buy beauty. What is this? What is this, man? Booths? What is this, a Denny's? Just gotta... This is what I hate about America. You just gotta wedge people in. Yeah, let's fill up this room. What? The maximum capacity in this room is 40 people? Put 40 people in this room. Put 40 people in this room. I want more space than that. Give me some room. Space is a luxury. I'm sweating. I'm getting upset. Oh, what am I, a 16-year-old girl? Why are you putting bedposts? What are you doing, Scottsdale? That's nice. That's nice. I don't like those chairs, though. Yeah, you got pillars. Who is that? Is that a Native American? That's a Native American. You get points and you lose points for that one. You get a give and take there, a little trade-off. Indoor faux fire pit. Oh, that's a massage room. That pool is too big. It's a little too big. Is it too big? I don't know. There's a lot of space there, so I can appreciate the luxury. I appreciate that, but you need a lifeguard on duty. Golf? That's American luxury. You got a bar? Let me guess, you got to pay for that? Not the luxury's stripped away again. The Phoenician, I see that. You got a gym? Let's see the gym. Let's see the gym. Let's see the Phoenician gym. Let's see it. Come on, show me the gym, Scottsdale. Show me what's up. Oh, but you have Mexican food. I haven't had, that's ceviche. I have not considered the food. I have not considered the food in Kuwait. You got white women here? Where are the white women at in Kuwait? Okay. Let's go food for food with Kuwait. I just typed food for food. What am I doing? That was stupid. Kuwait food. What kind of food we got in Kuwait? You got hummus, you got kebab, you got that kind of stuff. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of really good stuff. I see a video. Let's check this out.
Monday Sales CRM is hands down.
Shut up. Shut up, ads. Get out of my face. I've had enough.
So Khaled has brought us to get breakfast, traditional breakfast today.
Reality, not glamour. Frugal
what's going on
travelers.
here, Khaled?
We have haris and yurish, bajilla and nakhi.
Wow.
$1.30. The food's cheaper. The food is cheaper in Kuwait. Oh, you're losing me, Scottsdale. You're
Okay,
losing me,
the menu is
Scottsdale.
in English. So what is harish?
Haris is kind of it's kind of way. افتح.
Also, I gotta admire this guy's fit. Not a stain on his do-rag. I don't know what that's called. His thing. Not a stain on it. Sharp facial hair. Razor sharp. The fit is immaculate.
Oh, wow.
عطنا haris يلا.
In Turkey and Iraq. Yeah, it was
Minus points for graffiti.
quite amazing.
Wow, it looks sort of like a porridge.
The cinnamon with
Really tasty. That's so wonderful. I will just.
British lady, you don't know anything about food.
And find things.
Food and coffee.
Sometimes you just find things that you don't know.
They sit in there and they drink coffee and they talk and chat or tea.
Shukran.
or outside.
Okay. Delightful little restaurant.
Lovely.
Yeah, they leave you a little snack on the table. He gets a whole performance with his coffee. Little donut.
Okay. And
Oh, that
we'll
food
write
looks
the description up on the
different.
screen. And this one is
تشريبة.
okay. And then we have tabbouleh and
These foods look very wet.
hummus. Is that hummus in front of you?
متبل.
Sally's trying.
Ooh, that's some saffron rice. That's gonna be some good rice. Or biryani. Sorry. Oh, I know what that is. That's good. That's good stuff. There's like meat in there.
Liquid goodness.
Yes. A takeaway.
Wait, hold on. What are they getting?
And this is a shop.
What do they got here?
These wonderful products.
Jamalia.
Liquid goodness.
Yes.
He has goat milk and camel milk, sheep
Yes.
milk,
Sheep milk. Yeah.
Wonderful.
cow milk.
Let's give it a go. This is
Butter.
what it looks like. Again, it looks quite light, doesn't it? I
Yes,
think it's not
beautifully
really
white.
creamy. Oh, nice. It's quite rich. That is, yeah.
Is it?
Much better than the one that we tried in UAE.
From the supermarket.
Mm.
Okay, this is
That was
fresh.
pasteurised. And it's got a nice little earthy aftertaste.
They got a whole
yeah.
shop just for
Brilliant.
milk?
Fresh.
Fresh.
Fresh. How wonderful.
Straight from the Naga.
1 litre of this delicious camel milk is 1 Kuwaiti dinar and 250 fils, which is great value. And it's ever so tasty.
Cheers.
This is absolutely wonderful. It's a traditional divania. It has a football screen.
Okay. All right, we get it. We get it. I think we could expect. I know what to expect from like Scottsdale. Okay. It's just it's American stuff. It's gonna be whatever the fuck is in the area. But let's see if they got some good Mexican food. So let's go to Scottsdale. Map. Mexican food. Hey. Mexican food. But I can't taste with my eyes. Oh, that looked atrocious. No, if you're just gonna Nah. Okay, maybe. I don't know about that avocado. That avocado doesn't look so good. That looks dry as hell. Okay, I can't say for the food. I can't say. But it seems like there's a good amount. Oh, that carne asada looks not bad. It looks a little gimmicky. Maybe I picked a bad restaurant, but who knows. So I know what kind of food to expect from Scottsdale, Arizona. And I'm just looking for Mexican food because I like to eat. I eat a lot of Mexican food. I eat a couple I was eating 2 burritos a day for a period of time from the exact same Mexican restaurant. Sometimes 4. I was eating a lot of burritos. They have good breakfast burritos. I finally found a good Mexican restaurant here in Portland because there's no good Mexican food. I gotta say, I think that Kuwait takes it. But there was something else that I was thinking of. The food looked. I'm gonna say food's a draw. Food is a draw. Hotel has got to go to Kuwait. I think Kuwait takes it. Kuwait takes it. Yeah, they just have to. Alright, I think I might have to end it there. We've already been doing this for an hour. I could have gotten into the Gulf War, but that's a bummer. I mean, what is the war ever really about? It's profit. It's some bullshit. I do want to see if I can pull up just like a walking tour of Kuwait. Yeah, 4K. Where is everybody, by the way? In all these pictures, there's like no one around. Okay, this just looks like a terminal area. There's the St. Regis. That's exactly the hotel we were just looking at, man. It's I mean, it looks like Arizona, honestly. It's hot like Arizona. Palm trees. but no cactuses, and I like that. I think cactuses are tacky. They're like, oh, you don't hardly need to water them. Ho ho ho. Whatever. You got rocks, tasteful rocks. You didn't just pour a million rocks into your yard like an asshole. And then a dog poops on the rocks, and the rocks get hot, and it just cooks. I saw that all the time. In California. California, similar temperature. But this is hotter. Yeah, where is everybody, man? And I guess everyone drives everywhere. Yeah, I need something a little bit better than that. Let's take it to YouTube. Okay, let me see. Yeah, let's check out their mall. Let's turn off that weird music. Yeah, I know what driving looks like. Let's get... Oh, they drive on the right side of the road. Right side of the road. Yep, kind of garbagey looking storefronts on the side of the road. I know what those look like. And this is another country where it's not immediately obvious to me that we're not in America. Like when I'm looking around, I'm seeing all these things that are... I can tell from the signs that, like, yeah, that's... Whoa, what language is that? That's in Arabic. But like I'm seeing, yeah, that's a Ford F-150 right there. There's nothing about these cars that look, you know, Kuwaiti to me. The sky doesn't scream Kuwait. This just looks like a very kind of pleasant place. They're building stuff. It's growing. It just looks like a regular modern day country. People in blue jeans? See what I mean? Like if I was looking at this at a glance, I would be like, that's Las Vegas. 100% that's Las Vegas. But let's see what it's like inside of the buildings. Again, hit them with the marble. I love the marble. Faces in English. Faces. There's English. You got bros. You see this? Like, okay, hold on, time out. Here's the thing. So you see the guy in like the whatever that's called, the man dress, taking care of his kid, the dress guy. But then you just got bros wearing Nike and like, if I didn't see this guy off to the left and that girl in the burqa, even the girl in the burqa, like I could believe that this is a California mall. You got a Sephora and you got a, I don't know what that is. You got a Riva. I bet you could get some decent customer service here. We're so cruel to each other in America. No one wants to do customer service. We're just so bitter because no one's working for themselves. Everyone's working for a corporation. And there's so many laws about like you can't check people. Like some people in this country just need to get checked hard. But a lot of us just need to be vulnerable enough to be ourselves and be kind to one another. You got an IKEA. There is something about this mall that's a little odd. Like it's very high up. I mean, what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 levels? And if there's a top level up there, 8 levels? I'm guessing that that 4th level must be like a dining area. Enormous chandelier. The Arab countries just get it. They get they understand. Is that a white guy? Time out. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back, go back. There was a white guy. I mean, a lot of these guys look like white guys. And that's another thing. Like a bunch of white guys in the desert. Like they're kind of brown, but only kind of. Like a little. Everybody's white, everybody's black. It's whatever. Boom, white guy, right there. Dun dun dun. Target acquired. They're giving away a Lexus. This is just like any other American mall. Yeah, this place is nice. You got kids yapping. You got yapping kids. It's a very progressive place. Yeah, I mean, women are entering parliament. All kinds of stuff. This country's doing good. Okay, last thing I'm going to look at, and then we'll wrap this up. Is it safe to travel to Kuwait? Because I'm thinking about it. Avoid areas that are off the beaten path in touching objects that are potentially unexploded ordnance. Huh? Excuse me? Exercise normal precautions in Kuwait. Some areas have increased risk. Okay, tell me about it. Tell me about that. Off the beaten path. The Jalib al-Shuyu... I don't know what that is. Where is this? That's real close, dude. What are you talking about? They're like, be careful. But this area right next to the airport, real balmy. This place is a little explodey if you're nearby there. That's crazy, man. Like you can't just drop that on me. This looks like a beautiful country that I would like to visit. It looks nice. Seems like people speak English there. Seems like there's a good blend of English speaking and Kuwaiti things. And then you just drop drop a bomb right there. That's nuts. The United States government is like, whoa. Don't go. Be careful if you go there. The desert region, level 4. Yeah, level 4 is bad. Level 4 is do not travel. Where's Malta's Ridge? That's really close. I mean, let's take a look. Let's directions from the towers. 30-minute drive. 30-minute drive. 30-minute drive, and it's like don't go there. Do not go there. So if you're in this area by the airport, it's a little bomby, little explodey. And if you're just 30 minutes out of town, it gets a little what did the government say? It's also pretty balmy over there too. It's also pretty balmy. Yikes, man. Okay. So that how fun, guys. Wasn't that a lot of fun? I really enjoyed this episode actually. And in the next episode's Bangladesh. Bye-bye.